Memories that just don't fade. It'll be the New York Yankees facing the New York Mets. Coming at ya on 2K Sports.
Broadcasting live Saturday afternoon, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Focus, determination, and a ton of talent. CC Sabathia, he'll be in our ballgame. They love being here, and they're ready to cheer. Over 40,000 in their seats. And we're going to see Johan Santana, our starting pitcher. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
Oh, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game.
Now let's take a look at the Yankees offense. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, whether drawing a walk or beating out a chopper, Ichiro can give you so much at the top of the order. A guy who can ignite an offense just by hitting a 100-hopper up the middle to get into the outfield, because you know he can steal bases and he scores rough.
Gardner at the plate. He's leading off the game.
New York Yankees, center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Santana sets and throws. Swings a little late that time. Strike one.
You know, Doc, here, this guy's down 0-1, and he tends to take this pitch not only aggressive. I think you got to go right at him and really get up in the count.
He sends this one in the air towards center. That's one away. Got a chance to check out the Mets. This is how they position themselves defensively.
Now this defense ranked in the bottom 5 in the National League, and it's a real problem for this club because once you make these kinds of mistakes, you can never make them up. And it puts so much pressure on the pitching staff, they feel like they need to miss bats. When pitchers don't pitch to contact, that's a problem.
Derek Jeter will stand in with one away.
Well, this interleague series is always a fun one. It takes you back to the 2000 Subway World Series. It always makes it more interesting when it's Yanks and Mets.
This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Right fielder, number 31, Ichiro.
Well, only one out here in the inning, so a good opportunity here if they can string a couple hits together to make this a very productive inning.
And Ichiro up in the series. Yankees Mets. Yankees came away 2 out of 3 at Yankee Stadium, 2 out of 3 at Shea a few weeks later.
And all 4 of those Yankees wins were comfortable, but the Mets' 2 victories were by 1 run. In the final game of the series, they came back against Mariano Rivera in the 9th inning to snap a 7-game Yankees winning streak.
Hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Ichiro. Jeter's trying for the plate, and the run gets in.
Now batting.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate, and hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
Runner on for Robinson Cano. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
Well,
Swing sends this one on the line to right center, and that's going to be another hit for them.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
With runners at first and second, it'll be Kevin Youkilis coming up.
By all measurements, the Mets seem to be a better team at home than their record would indicate. About middle of the pack when it came to pitching and hitting in Citi Field, but it just wasn't good enough.
It falls in there, and Ichiro will score.
Now batting for the New York Yankees.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did, and it pays off. Here's Travis Hafter now with the RBI chance. And when you're playing in New York, when Steve's talking about being middle of the pack, John, that just is not going to cut it.
Especially not in this division. You're going to go 34 and 47 like the Mets did if you just played run-of-the-mill baseball against the Phils, Braves, and other tough teams in the NL East.
2 down, and here's Cano for the plate, and Cano scores.
Well, what a good offensive team, finding a way to get the runners in, take advantage of the opportunities when you have them. That's a good offense.
And it's Juan Rivera now. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Well, they jumped out of the gate here early, Gary. A lead like this can change your whole approach to the game, both with your pitchers and your hitters.
Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And a great way to start in the first. They get 3 runs off a bad pitching start. The Yankees are in front 3-0.
Now batting for the New York Mets.
And CC Sabathia is the pitcher. He'll be the starter for New York. Steve, as he faces this Mets lineup today, what do you think his thoughts are?
Well, I mean, listen, CC Sabathia is a workhorse. He's a guy that wants to go deep into the game. He'll attack the hitters with his fastball and then work that sweeping slider and changeup in as well.
1-0 is a curve and a called strike.
The hitter has to be protective. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch and put it in play for a base hit if he can.
And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1 out.
For the New York Mets.
Now, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
Got a chance now to see that lineup for the Mets. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, he can get lost in the shuffle of the team that he's on, but day in and day out, Ike Davis produces. A big guy, he's going to be a huge power guy once he learns the pitchers in the league.
Called strike. Sabathia's got him 0-1.
Well, the Yankees about as good a road team as you're going to find in baseball year after year, and they equal the Tigers and Red Sox again. Most wins with 45 overall.
Strike 2. Daniel Murphy now down on the count. Pretty amazing. The Yankees in the road games over the last 4 years have been either the best at it or second best in the American League.
Well, it's about balance. They've got good pitching, good bullpen, and a big-time offense that travels very, very well.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Right.
81 miles per hour with some solid movement.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
David Wright at the plate. Lifetime, a .222 average against CC Sabathia. And here's the pitch. Wright swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, he recognized that two-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
That's on the outside corner, 0-2.
Yeah, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
Change-up got him, and the side is retired. Goes quickly for CC Sabathia. 1-2-3. He's taking care of business all by himself as he strikes out the side. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up.
For the New York Yankees.
Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. And we've got Bosch batting, third-year player. There's a swing and a smash. That one's glove.
For the New York Yankees, catcher, number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
And Cervelli's in the box.
Shoulder surgery, always a scary thing for a pitcher, and it forced one of the greats in Johan Santana to miss all of last season while he was on the road to recovery.
Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses 0-1. For Santana, with a ball club that was not winning, they were not going to try and hurry him back, hopefully. That allowed him to have a full recovery.
Well, that was the right thing to do. I mean, there was no reason. They weren't in a pennant race. You can't rush a guy back and end up having him get hurt again. He's too important to the future of the New York Mets.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
And that'll bring up Brett Gardner.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. Flew out last time. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1. Career 1 for 7 off Santana. Pitch on the way. Sinker called strike. Now 0-2.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
Fouled off by Gardner. Swung on line to right center field. And that's a base hit. Gardner's on. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees. Pitchers count, hitters pitch.
That's an 0-2 count, a little too aggressive on the pitcher's part coming into the strike zone. Good piece of hitting.
And it's Derek Jeter in the box now.
Well, everyone thought after the 2010 season that Derek Jeter might have played his last game as a Yankee. The two sides didn't see eye to eye during the offseason on his contract talk, but they finally worked it out.
Talking about Jeter and when it was talked about that he might go somewhere. Now a swing. That ball is hit well. Deep. Going back. And he drops back to the runner on his way to third.
He's got a shot to get out of this now. Big time out. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
2 out and 2 on for Ichiro. Singled home a run in his last at bat. And he starts him out. Hit on the ground. Base hit through the infield. Runner should score. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
2 on for Robinson Cano. Well, they definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Boy, so many.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Yankees with some breathing room, up by 4.
For the New York Mets.
Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets, a little chilly. And Ike Davis to lead it off. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. 5 hits, 21 ABs lifetime off the Yankees. That's strike 2. CC Sabathia stays ahead in the count.
Well, 0-2 count. He likes to go to the slider. Pretty good pitch for him. It's his put-away pitch.
There's a swing. It's popped up. And Jeter's going to play it. And that sets down Davis. 1 away.
Number 21.
And Duda will come to the plate.
Well, so many questions at the end of the season if CC Sabathia would opt out and test free agency. Ultimately, signing an extension to stay in New York. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Sliders in there for a called strike. CC's decision not to opt out and to stay with the Yankees. He loves New York, and New York loves him.
Well, no question about it. With that kind of run support you have behind him, why wouldn't you like that? And, he has a chance to be a big-time winner every time he goes out there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning. Struck him out on 3 pitches. That gets it done in a hurry.
Well, efficient and in control. When you have those 2 things working for you, you're going to get it done.
And their number 6 hitter. Takes a big hack at that one, but misses. 1 strike. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But he got the slider and he swung through it, but a big, powerful swing.
Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Yankees holding on to the lead.
For the New York Yankees.
Kevin Youkilis leading it off. Well, let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Well, guys, looking at his 4-seam fastball, that pitch has been hit 5 times, generating.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he puts that one away, 1 down.
Well, they almost got burned there. They played the percentages, shifting the outfield to the left. He hit it to right, but they were able to regroup and run it down.
And Travis Hafner to bat. 364 lifetime number against the Mets. Swung on, line to right field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And he's in at second with a double, 1-0.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
And it's Juan Rivera at the plate. Grounded out last time. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That's the second out of the inning. And he looks that runner back to second base.
For the New York Yankees, left fielder, number 22.
So with 2 outs in the inning, here's Brennan Bosch. Last time up, flew out. Hafner at second. Santana sets and throws. And Bosch got good wood on that. And goodbye, home run, and the Yankees have extended the lead. They add a couple more to the lead now, a home run and a 6-run lead.
Well, he drives this one out to right field. He got under it just enough to hit it out of the park.
That's why you'd like to pull the ball once in a while. A little shorter distance to get it out, as was the case there.
That's right. It's a game of fractions, and if he hits it a little more to center field, that ball's an out. Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch them later. Well, there are days when you just don't have it, and clearly this was one of those days. Now let's see if the bullpen can slow this offense down.
Steve, they're starting to run away here, even though it's early in the ball game. The offense putting real pressure on the pitching.
Well, taking advantage of the mistakes by the pitching staff and capitalizing on it. And when they get back out there, they need their pitcher to put up zeros.
Fastball just misses, 1-0. And it's fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled away. Fastball low for a ball, 2-2.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch.
There's a ball hit well, deep into center field, way back there, still going. Gone! Goodbye, home run! Talk about a big-time lead. Wow, 7-run advantage here after that solo shot.
Oh, this Yankee power showing itself here in this game, Gary. Now they're up pretty big.
Swings, and there's a drive. Very deep, high, right center field. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. But they strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. You could say the Yankees are on a roll here, and it doesn't look like they're going to be catchable.